What's up, everybody? It's Blowover Productions here, and today we're going to be kicking off race number 25 of the Netflix Lower Season Season 2 off at Daytona International Speedway. So with that being said, let's talk about these points. In first place, we have Max Stenson, followed by Evan McAllister, Nick DiCaprio, Crazy Bob, Gia Tran, Olivia Dean, Jonas Walter, Chase Smith, Rob Statue, Justin Joey, Raina Mazepin, Roy Rodriguez, Akira Ritas, Joshua Rodriguez, Evan Fran, Joseph Stalling, William O'Donnell, Puerto Rico YT, Mario Bay, Damon Wool, Eli Taper, Mama, Cody Gomez, and Disease Spreader. Now, with that out of the way, let's talk about our lineup for today. On pole position is going to be two Team Preppy cars, the 63 of Nerder Mom, and on the outside, our team leader, Jonas Walter, in the 8. Olivia Dean is in that second row on the outside lane, driving her new fire department coffee scheme that she earned by winning at the Indianapolis Road Course. Very cool scheme there. She won our last broadcasted race. However, I believe Raina Mazepin won our last actual race, which was at Watkins Glen. So congratulations to him, but the pace car is pulled in the regular season ends today. As the green flag's out in the air at Daytona, let's finish this season off with a bang. The regular season off with a bang. A lot of cars are in jeopardy to make it into the playoffs because in the truck series, there's only 17 trucks and 16 of them make it into the playoffs. So only one driver will not make it into the playoffs, and that'll be the newest driver who joined, which would be obviously Adrian Adkins. But there's a lot more drivers in this series, and they all need to get some good points here today. Nerder Mom, Damon Wool, here they come. They're getting a little loose, and around goes in front. The whole field is crashing now, coming off turn 4. Zakiritis up in the wall, so is Evan McAllister. Car sliding down below the apron, and the caution is going to come out on lap number 1. Big, huge wreck here to start off this race. The yellow flag waves. Let's go to the replay and see what happens, shall we? Watch the entire field here. I think the problem started when Olivia and Evan got loose here. You see he goes up the track. Olivia tries to move up. He comes back down on Nick's bumper, turns him sideways, and then Raina Mazepin turns the 82 down into the spinning 27, and that shoots them back up the track, and everybody just kind of gets piled in. Rob Statue was crashing back there somehow. Evan Fran also slid up into Zakiritis and Damon Wool. It looks like just a humongous crash all around. Big wrecking here for everybody involved. Very serious stuff we're seeing here. If these guys are going to race it this aggressive this early, it ain't going to end well for them. Here it is again. Watch that 82. Ooh. Whoever that was that got in the wall back there when Rob was crashing hit it a ton. I think it was Joseph Stalling, and then Rob got sideways too. Hopefully we'll see it from here. Watch the tail end of the field. Oh yeah, Joseph turned Rob and went hard into that wall. And then everybody in front of him started crashing as well. Anyways, with that being said, we will see you on the restart. Welcome back to Daytona International Speedway. Everybody, Nerder Mom and Crazy Bob going to lead us back to the green flag in stage number 1. Which, by the way, ends on lap 7. So we've got 2 laps to go here in stage number 1. The cars we're going to be looking out for here today is Joseph Stalling, Evan Fran, Mario Bate, and William O'Donnell. Joseph and Evan are just above the cut line in 16th and 15th place. And I believe Marty and William are the ones below the line. So they're going to have to get some good points here today. And Evan and Joseph got to have a good run. But Joseph already had a bad crash there on the beginning, but so did Evan. So it'll be close, but we'll have to see how they perform here. Nerder Mom is leading them through turns 3 and 4. Here she comes back into the tribal with hope from Roy Rodriguez up on the outside line. William O'Donnell is going to pit. 1 lap to go in stage number 1. Max Stenson is on the bottom all by himself. Behind him, Cody Gomez and Crazy Bob. Both of those Fords fell back a little bit earlier. We'll see if Roy Rodriguez can make the move to pass Nerder Mom for the stage win here. Excuse me. Here he comes down to the bottom. They're all by themselves. They're going to keep it close here through turns 3 and 4 as long as the others don't catch up to him. Here they come off turn 4. Roy Rodriguez is getting the jump. Nirna Mom up on the outside lane. He goes up to block her. She's not going to make it. Roy Rodriguez is going to win stage 1. Things are looking good for the 18. For those of you who don't remember, Roy Rodriguez won this race in Season 1 of the Netflix Lower Series, and here he is again doing great. If you could go back-to-back in this race, that would be an awesome achievement for Los Hermanos. Roy is pretty much second. I will put him in between. I'll put him in second place out of the 3 drivers on Los Hermanos. He's a very good driver, but probably not as good as Random Mazepin. We'll see if he can take the win here today. 2 seasons in a row, excuse me. Anyways, he is your stage 1 winner, so that's already a good sign for him. So we will see you on restart for stage number 2. Welcome back to Daytona, everybody. This time by the pace car is going to pull in, and Nirna Mom and Roy Rodriguez will be leading us back to the green flag for stage 2, which will end on lap 15. So here they come to the Geico restart zone. Green flags out in the air. Stage 2 is underway. Disease Spreader up on the outside lane by himself right now. His teammate Olivia Dean in that 82 is going to be behind him. There's a lot of gaming motorsports cars back there not doing too good today at all. Except for Crazy Bob. Look at him on the bottom pushing Max Stenson. Nirna Mom is trying to figure out how she's going to block. She's trying to... Oh, they get a little bit sideways there. They save it. And there's a big wreck behind. Justin Joey is around. So is Olivia Dean. I think that might be Random Mazepin and someone else as well. It might be one of the WRT cars. Caution is out early in the stage. Let's go to the replay and see what happened to him. Well, I see you 2 of the WRT cars right here, Eli and Evan, so perhaps it was Marty. Ooh, Disease Spreader turned Justin Joey down the track into Random Mazepin. They come back up and collect Olivia Dean and go hard into that outside wall. Rob Statue and Josephine Song almost get collected in it as well. Disease Spreader actually turned Justin Joey in the first wreck, but that time, if you weren't paying a close enough attention, it actually saved him from getting in the wreck if you want to go back and look at that. But this time was really unnecessary and just caused the entire team pretty much back here to wreck. Except for Rob. Here it is again. Watch the back of the field. The 87 almost went over there, actually. See you on the restart. Speaking of going over, Damon Wolf. All right, we are back on the restart here at Daytona International Speedway. The green flag's back out in the air. Stage 2-3 is underway. Stage 2 ended under caution, unfortunately, and that was won by, I think, Nirna Mom. No, it was Roy Rodriguez, I believe. Under caution. But I was going to say, excuse me, before the transition cut me off there to the restart, was that Damon Wool is, as you can see, obviously okay from his horrendous wreck in the Truck Series, in which, if you didn't see, he went up into the catch fence, flipped upside down, roof first, and nearly tore the whole thing off. But luckily, he is here today, and so is Chase Smith. Joshua Rodriguez, around goes Max Stenson. He's sideways, spinning down towards pit road. He saves a no caution. Never mind, they're going to wreck again. His driver, Eli Tabor, gets sideways. So does Gia Tran, coming across the line to the yellow flag. And, he hits him again. 2 Road Ride Racing team members collected in this wreck. Very horrible crash for Eli and Max. Let's go to the replay and see what caused Max Stenson to get turned. We're about to find out who turned Max, and they're probably going to be Justin's best friend for the next couple of races. Up on the high side, it looks like Roar gets them a little bit sideways. They go down into Cody Gomez, and that's what got him sideways, spinning there across the field. Now, this right here probably wouldn't have got the caution out because he's way below the track off the racing pace, but Joshua Rodriguez tries to come up and gets turned by Eli hard into the outside wall. Puerto Rico has nowhere to go. He starts getting turned, and he just stops right in front of Gia. She has nowhere to go. She's probably going to have some front-end damage there, but Eli comes across the line. You're going to see him sliding right here. A couple other cars with him. Max Senson's trying to get past, but he's sliding down too fast and just boom, right there. Neither of them were done with that wreck quite yet. Here it is again. Just a bad push from the 18. I don't know what Joshua moved up there for. He almost wrecked Zakir as well. And here comes Max Senson right there. Both of their days are most likely over. We'll see you on the restart. Eli Tabor had won the Truck Series race. Welcome back to Daytona International Speedway, everybody. The pace car is going to pull in. Nerna Mom and Crazy Bob will be leading us back to the green flag. And it's going to be overtime here at Daytona International Speedway. I was saying, again, as before the transition cut me off, was that Eli Tabor won the Truck Series race here and looked like he's not going to have a weekend sweep at all, as he just got taken out in that last wreck with his team leader. But right now, Crazy Bob is battling for the lead, so Gaming Motorsports is still looking for a weekend sweep here today at Daytona International Speedway for the regular season end. But Roy Rodriguez is closing in hard. He's been looking good all day. He won the race last year, and he's looking to do it again, as Nerna Mom is also in the lead. She's been doing great as well, qualified in pole position. Chase Smith is on the bottom. Crazy Bob is up top. He's got no help from his teammates. Chase Smith is on the bottom. He's going to block him off. White flag out in the air for Nerna Mom here at Daytona. Roy Rodriguez is going to have to give it all he got. Here comes Chase Smith on the bottom. He's going to try to move Roy out the way. It's going to work. But Chase doesn't have help. Crazy Bob is still behind the 18. Nerna Mom is pulling away. She's got almost a half a second gap there. Here comes Crazy Bob with the push to the 18. They're going to go up around Chase Smith on the outside lane. Let's see if they can push up to Nerna Mom. They are hooked together. Chase Smith is on the bottom. Nerna Mom coming off turn 4. They're going to try to catch up to her, but she's too far away. Nerna Mom is going to get her third Netflix Lower Series win at Daytona International Speedway. The 63 of Nerna Mom securing her third Netflix Lower Series win in her career here at Daytona. Got her first win back at Fontana in Season 1. Got her second win at Darlington, I believe this season. The first Darlington race that was not broadcasted. And now this is her third Netflix Lower Series win. And her first at a super speedway. Team Preppy seems to be really good at these tracks. You know, Jonas Walter won the Season 2 YouTube Cup Series race, Daytona opener race. Even McAllister won at Talladega. They're just really good at these tracks for some reason. I don't know. Like, Team Preppy is they're just very good at tracks like these where you have to really lock in. But still, congratulations to Nerna Mom surviving all the wreckage today. She had very good strategy. Staying up with Roy Rodriguez today. Broke his streak. Could have had a back-to-back win, but she said no. And she is going to definitely be in the playoffs now. Not sure what position she was in before, but she couldn't have been too far off because I don't think she was too bad this season. But anyways, there she goes into the wall. Wait for her to get to the pits. She's still spinning out. Give her some time. And there she goes. Well, with that being said, everybody, this has been Blowover Productions, and we will see you at our next race at Darlington. So, peace.